Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm glad you guys can make it. I know it's Saturday. I know it's the weekend, but let me tell you something. I was able to do something very special for you guys today. A person who I look up to, a person who I learn from a lot in this game of marketing and sales and building teams and all that stuff. Well, I'm talking about none other than the legend herself, Lisa Torres. She's been working on some crazy stuff here, guys, over the past several months, and really just doing a lot of crazy things over the past year. You know, Lisa, I'm just in awe of a lot of the stuff that you're doing. I learned so much. I know we get a chance to talk, over the last couple of years in Austin and everything. And but again, guys, if you don't know, you're definitely going to know about this lady here, and she is a rock star marketer. Been in the game for, I guess, how long have you been in the industry, just as a whole? I think you're muted out a little bit.
Sorry, 27 years, but online for almost 10 years now.
Wow, so 27 years of experience online for 10. Guys, I'm telling you, I have nothing but the utmost respect on her hustle and her grind. And you know, it's kind of like a kindred spirit, because I like the way she rolls, because it's edgy, you know, it attracts attention. But you know what? Main thing, guys, it gets results. That's why we're here today. So I definitely wanted to bring her on and give you guys some really good information tonight to get you through the rest of your weekend and on through the rest of your career in this marketing. You definitely want to learn from this individual. And again, none other than the legend herself. Woo woo! Lisa Torres. What's up, Lisa?
Well, thank you so much for having me, hanging out with you guys tonight. I'm super excited to be here and to share, you know, really what's been working for me just over the last 9 months alone, which is, you know, the whole 2016. And we still have fourth quarter to get through. So I just want to show you guys what's possible within a year's time frame for you guys. So that's what I'm excited about tonight.
Awesome. So yeah, I know you've got some information to share with us tonight. I know you're going to go over, you've been working on a special project and really been doing a lot of training, a lot of coaching, and I definitely wanted to bring, you know, a lot of my peeps on to definitely hear this information. I already know a lot of I got a chance to see some of the guys. I'm telling you, I don't know what you got, but you better get you a piece of paper and a pen, because the information that I've already seen, I'm telling you guys, you definitely want to make sure that you do it. So, so Lisa, hey,
yeah, and an ice pack, because after I'm done with them, they're gonna need it, because I'm gonna kick their butt tonight.
Exactly. So cool.
Sometimes you need a good ass whipping, right?
Hey, keep it real. This is an NBA meeting here. No babies allowed. Hey, guys, I told you, she's gonna keep it real. Tell it like one of my mentors used to say. She's gonna tell it like a TI is. So she's gonna tell it like it is. So hey, take it away, Lisa. I'm all ears. I got my paper here, and I'm ready as well. So hopefully everybody on the webinar has their paper and pen ready. So we're ready to learn.
All right. Well, if you could just click on my thumbnail and mute yourself out, we will be ready to go. I will just go ahead and share my screen. So let me get that set up and ready to go. All right. Let's see. Just let me know if you could see my screen.
Yep, we can see it.
Good to go. All right. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to tonight's hangout. My name is Lisa Torres, and I'm about to teach you how I personally made over 700 sales over the past 9 months in my little online business from my home office here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, you know, like I said before, if you're just hopping on now and you didn't hear what I said before, my purpose of this webinar is to show you guys what's possible within just a year's time frame. And, you know, this is 700 sales just in 2016. We're in September, right? That's month number 9, right? And so we still have fourth quarter to get through. So I'm excited to share with you what's been, you know, working for me. And, you know, the strategies that I'm going to teach you tonight have not just been working for me over the past 9 months alone, but they've also worked for me over the past years that I've been doing this. So let's get into it. So before we get started, I just want to share a little bit of my story with you guys, you know, because I'm pretty sure there's a ton of people that are on here or even watching the replay that have never heard of me before. So I just want to share a little bit of my struggles before I share some of my successes with you. Okay, so I have been in the network marketing and home-based business 27 years, since I was 19 years old. I jumped around from company to company, you know, in the network marketing industry, just like many of you guys, and failed for the first 18 years and only made $20 during that time. And in 2007, I got laid off from my job, and I immediately turned to the internet because I was just so tired of building my business offline, because I was doing a lot of things that it just wasn't working for me. I know it worked for a lot of people. It just wasn't working for me. And, you know, I know a lot of you can relate to that kind of struggle. And so I turned to the internet in 2007, and honestly, I knew nothing about online marketing or prospecting or closing people into my business. When I tell you I was clueless, I mean, the proof is right there. 18 years of struggle, right? $20 in 18 years. So that was the proof right there that I knew absolutely nothing about marketing, prospecting, and closing. And, you know, I started my online journey in 2007, uploading videos to YouTube and connecting with people on that social platform, because really that was really the only social platform aside from MySpace that we really had to go out there and connect you know, with people, live with people. And when I say live, I'm talking about face-to-face online. And the only way to do that is through videos, right? So I started doing videos on YouTube. And I made my first 5 sales within my first 90 days. And that was a huge breakthrough for me, because remember, I struggled for 18 years and only made $20. So for me to make 5 sales in 90 days was, you know, that was a huge, major shift for me inside of my business, because I had never done that before. But thankfully, you know, I found YouTube and I just started doing the videos. And honestly, I was afraid to start doing the videos. It took me about 50 takes before I actually posted my very first video that I put up there. And, you know, it was very uncomfortable. I just hated, you know, the way I looked. I was, you know, very judgmental against myself. And I just, you know, hated it. But I did it anyway, because I knew that the results in the end, it was going to be worth the, you know, worth it. So I just kept doing them. And then before I knew it, you know, I came up for air 90 days later and I made 5 sales. And again, that might not seem like a lot, but for me, someone who struggled for 18 years, that was a huge breakthrough. And since then, you know, I've been doing videos and blogging, SEO, social media, solo ads, PPC, and so many other forms of marketing to build my business. And within the first 6 years, so from 2007 when I started all the way up until 2013, I was making $2,500 to $3,000 per month max. But honestly, I was still struggling. And no matter how hard I tried, I could not get past the glass ceiling that I hit, and I just couldn't get past making $3,000 per month in my business. And that went on for, you know, from 2000 and like the middle of 2007 all the way up to 2013. I just hit a glass ceiling, and it, you know, and people may look at this like, you know, $3,000 would change my life if I was doing that in my business. And, you know, I'm very grateful for it. However, I was living in New York, which is very expensive to live, a very expensive place to live. You know, I was the breadwinner, and I was feeding a family of 3, and I had, you know, business expenses. So living on $3,000 in New York in those circumstances, that's not a lot of money at all. Okay. But, you know, I was living paycheck to paycheck, or we should say commission check to commission check to commission check, making $3,000 a month in New York inside of my business. So I was very grateful for that, but stuck is stuck. Okay. Then I had another breakthrough in 2013, and I went from having excuse me, $177 to my name and being backed up in rent for 3 months and living in a tight 2-bedroom apartment in the Bronx with my family, to having my first 6-figure year and moving my family out of that tight 2-bedroom apartment in the Bronx to a beautiful 5-bedroom, 3-bath house here in Atlanta, Georgia, which we live here now. And this is the house that we've been living in. It's a rental, but it is mine, and I pay the bills on time every month. So hallelujah, right? But we're definitely looking into home ownership in 2017. So this was our first stepping stone out of a tight 2-bedroom apartment. A 5-bedroom house, 3,000 square feet, and so I was just very, very excited about that. And so now we live a lifestyle that, we always dreamed about having, the lifestyle we always dreamed about having. And now we get to do a lot of the things. Me, my husband, my daughter, my stepson, we get to do a lot of things. And if you look at this picture on the left-hand side, the bottom, where you see my Mercedes-Benz in the back, I just actually bought that. That was my dream car. And I actually bought it just a few months ago in full. In full. Do you know what that feels like? It was just an amazing feeling to be able to accomplish that and really just write that off of my goals list, that I actually was able to do that. So just want to share that with you. Now, here's some proof. This is an affiliate program that, the Rachels and I are in. And you can see here, I made at the bottom left-hand corner, 348 signups in that. And then this is one of my merchant accounts. You can see I have 596 customers. And if you look at the date that I pulled up here from January 1st all the way up to, I took this screenshot just a few days ago on the 22nd, you see 596. And the reason why I'm showing this to you is because I want to show you some proof, because there's a lot of people out there that they like to talk a big game, but they're not really playing a big game. I'm the proof person. I like to see proof myself, right? But I also like to show proof because I want to show people what's possible, and I want to show you guys what's possible. So let's just look over the last 9 months. When I did my calculations, I'm looking at $235,000 in the past 9 months, over 700 sales. And that just includes my one little merchant account and the program that the Rachels and I are in. Plus, I have about $30,000 in MLM and affiliate stuff that I do outside of these two main big ones that I'm working with. So now if you calculate both of those together, that's like over $265,000, and we're not even done with the fourth quarter. Okay, so the reason why I show you guys these stats is because I want to show you what is possible for you inside of your business. And here's just some more affiliate stuff that I'm involved with. You can see the dates from the dates, all right? So that's just some extra stuff. And the good news is, guys, you can do this too. Okay, the only thing that is stopping you from getting from where you are right now to where you want to be is skill sets. Remember when I struggled for 18 years and only made $20? It's because I did not have skill sets. Okay, so you absolutely have to start developing your skill sets, and honestly, your mindset too, because your mindset could be holding you back as well. So that's my story. So I just wanted to show that out there, my story, some proof, results, and things like that, and show you, where I came from and where I am right now inside of my business. So let's get into it. If you're like 97% of network marketers out there, most likely you're struggling with generating leads because you don't know how to position yourself and get people on your mailing list so that you can communicate with them in bulk. You're probably also struggling with prospecting people because you're scared to death of starting conversations with them because you don't know the right questions to ask them to get them from a conversation to them begging you for more information. And you're also probably struggling with making sales because you're not sure at what point in the conversation you should be asking for the sale. And that is what I'm going to kind of walk you through today. Okay, so I get it if you are struggling with those three things, because I was there too. Okay, I struggled for 18 years, like I said, once again, because I was clueless. So let me ask you guys a very simple question. How would it feel if you were generating 30 to 40 leads a day? Okay, how would it feel if you were making a minimum of 5 sales per month because of your marketing and prospecting efforts? Feel pretty good just thinking about it, right? And how would it feel if you knew exactly how to market your business and how to interact, engage, and close people without feeling like an icky salesperson? I want you guys to think about those questions for a minute. It would feel really, really amazing, wouldn't it? Right? I'm pretty sure many of you are shaking your head up and down. Yes, 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 it would be. It would feel amazing. Well, keep calm. Here's the agenda we're going to go over, because on this webinar, you're going to learn my top 7 favorite passive marketing strategies. And I'm going to show you some ways that you can do active prospecting every single day. And then we're going to open it up for some Q&A at the end of the webinar. Okay, now before I share with you my top 7 favorite passive marketing strategies, I want to talk to you guys a little bit and really just explain to you really what passive marketing is, okay, and why you should be doing it. So passive marketing in a nutshell is just basically you reaching your prospects through what I like to call smart positioning. And what I mean by that is, if you look at this image on the right-hand side and there's like a little computer in the middle, that's you, right? That's your computer. And through your computer, there's several avenues, right? There's paid traffic, there's social media, email marketing, video marketing, blogging, and all these other different forms of marketing, okay? When you know how to position yourself in front of your prospects, that is what I like to call smart positioning. So let me give you an example. A customer uses a search engine like YouTube or Google to search for a particular thing, right? They're searching for whatever it is that they're searching for, and boom, your video or your blog post shows up on the first page of either one of those search engines, okay? That is what you call smart positioning. When your customer can go out there and do a search and find you, okay? The marketing was done before the prospect's need arose, and no special event was required to bring the prospect directly to your offer. Okay, that is the definition of what passive marketing is. It's about making yourself, positioning yourself the smart way in front of your prospects, way ahead of, you know, the thought in their head that they need to go online to search for a particular thing. Okay, you need to be positioned already, okay, in front of them. So let's go over my top 7 passive marketing strategies. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to list the 7, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over them one by one. So number 1 is blogging. Number 2 is video marketing. Number 3 is SEO, search engine optimization. And then there's solo ads, lifestyle and story images, Post-it note marketing, and postcard marketing. Now, as I said before, you know, I've been in this industry for 27 years, and over those years, I've tried, because put it like this, there's literally a gazillion ways to market your business. Honestly, there's a gazillion ways, and I've tried like almost all of them, right? But I can tell you from the results that I've gotten, me personally, these top 7 they've generated the most leads and the most sales. Okay, so that's why they are my top 7 favorite passive marketing strategies. Okay, so let's go over them one by one. Blogging. I always like to say your blog is like your home on the internet. And if you don't have one, you're homeless. Okay, and because, you know, what most of you are doing right now is you're going out there and you're taking the affiliate link that your network marketing company gives you, and you are going out there and promoting that link. Well, that's not a smart thing to do, okay? And when we talked about smart positioning before, you can't, that's not, no, okay? Stop doing that, okay? That is not how you do that. When you have a blog, it allows you to brand yourself. You can build authority, you can build trust, you can promote your business opportunity, you can promote your products and services through your blog. You can promote free offers and giveaways. You can sign up more clients and customers and reps. You can create multiple streams of income. You can host all of your valuable content under one roof, right? Your videos, your blog posts, images, all of that. You can generate leads and sales, and you can do affiliate marketing by creating, let's say, like a page on your blog. And let's say, for example, you have tools inside of your business that have affiliate programs attached to them, like autoresponders, webinar services, and things like that, where you can actually, create a page with a list of your toolbox, right? All the tools that you use inside your business. And why not create multiple streams through that avenue, right? Through a page on your blog. So, I mean, there's a gazillion. I could sit here all night and just do a blog training, by itself. But I just wanted to point out really the top reasons I believe that you need a blog. Okay, and a lot of people unfortunately don't have blogs because they're intimidated by them. And that, you know, by you being intimidated by something that's only going to help you grow, that's just going to keep you stuck exactly where you are right now. So get out of the, you know, the mindset. We talked about mindset earlier, right? Get out of the mindset of, oh, it's hard, and, you know, I'm not techie, and all these excuses that you have, they need to go. And we'll talk a little bit more about excuses later on. Video marketing. What I love about video marketing is that if you're going to be building a business online or even offline, and you're directing traffic, you know, if you're, you know, doing, like, remember we talked about Post-it note marketing and postcard marketing. If you're just sending people to a website and everything's just text, 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 well, that doesn't allow you to, you know, for your prospects to see who you are. Remember, you're working through your computer, and the only way for you to come to life in your prospect's eyes is through videos. So it's going to allow you to brand yourself, build authority and trust. You can also promote free offers and giveaways and affiliate offers and things like that. You can add value to the marketplace. And because, you know, by doing that, all those things, you're going to start generating leads and sales. Now, remember when I told you in 2007, when I got laid off from my job and I turned to the internet, what was the first thing that I started doing that helped me make my breakthrough, have my breakthrough? Videos. So if you're uncomfortable with doing videos, get over it, okay? Get over it. So here's a case study. This is my girl, Erin Birch. She says, I went from a broke stay-at-home mom and making $5 an hour to a very profitable online business within 1 year of working with Lisa. And I'm now generating 5 to 10 free leads and closing 1 to 3 sales per day. And my monthly residual income is now at $5,000 per month. And keep in mind, guys, just so you know, that this testimonial is actually from, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months ago. This woman is already in her first year at 6 figures inside of her business. So this is kind of an older testimonial that needs to be updated soon. Number 3, SEO, search engine optimization. This strategy works in conjunction with 1 and 2, videos and blogs, right? And when you learn how to do SEO, remember we talked about smart positioning. Smart positioning, the only way for you to position yourself the smart way is through SEO. In conjunction with your videos on YouTube, in conjunction with your blog posts that you're writing out there. Because the worst thing that you can do is write a blog post or shoot a video and not optimize it. You want to optimize it so that when your prospects go to the search engines, whether it be on Google or YouTube, because YouTube is a search engine too, when people go there and they search for something, you want to be found. Okay, you don't want to just shoot videos and upload them and then not have them, you know, optimized, or even write a blog post and not have it optimized. You want to, you know, be able to, you know, be positioned when your prospects comes looking for what you have to offer. And by doing so, you're going to be, you know, generating automated free leads, free, right? YouTube leads, free, blogging, you know, is free. You're going to be making automated sales. You're going to get targeted prospects looking for you. And what I love about SEO, you know, with the blogging and doing videos and things like that, is that it allows you to duplicate yourself over and over. So for example, if you have, let's say, 100 videos and 100 blog posts, well, now you've duplicated yourself 200 times, okay? So that's what I'm talking about when I say duplicate yourself over and over. And the best part is that, well, like I said before, it's free. That's the best part, right? But the next best thing is that the content is there forever, okay? I have blog posts and videos that have been working for me for years, because I put them up and they're just there. They're still on YouTube and they're still on the search engines, just, you know, sitting there, you know, just generating free leads and, you know, sales without me having to do any paid ads. They're just working for me 24/7, and they can do it for you too if you know how to do it the right way. Number 4, solo ads. Now, many of you probably never even heard of solo ads before, so I'm going to break it down to you. Basically, what a solo ad is that there's a lot of marketers out there that have been building their mailing lists for years, and most of them have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers on their mailing list. And what you can do is you can find solo ad providers that are selling their mailing list, and you could rent their mailing list, right? So you can actually just, find the solo ad provider and rent the list and just send an email blast out to their database. And when I say solo ad, what that means is that there's not gonna be any more ads in that email except yours. That's why it's called solo ad, because you're inside of that email all by yourself. Some people, some other kind of email marketing and stuff like that, you're with like, other marketers. Is like a few things going on inside of that email. With the solo ad, it's just you. And with this strategy, this allows you to build a list of targeted prospects, right? So if you're in the health and wellness niche, you can find a health and wellness solo provider. If you're in the make money online niche or home-based business, you can find those solo ad providers that have a list with those type of people on there. And it's easy to set up. And when you start doing this, this is obviously a paid strategy. But what I love about it is that when the solo ad actually does go out and they do send that email blast out to their list of subscribers, you're going to get a flood of leads just flowing in super, super fast, right? So it's kind of like an exchange from their email list to now your email list, okay? And that's what I love about solo ads too. So here's another case study from my girl Tamika. She says, plugging into Lisa's training helped me generate 70 leads and sponsor 5 new members into my business in 30 days and helped me rank advanced. Okay, so this stuff that I'm teaching you guys works. Number 5, lifestyle and story images. Now, I love this strategy because people love stories, right? And they love lifestyle and they get inspired by seeing other people's lifestyles. And when you're doing this, what you're doing is you're creating curiosity. You're inspiring your prospects to take action on whatever it is that you want to take action on through your lifestyle and story images. It gets people excited and it helps you build rapport. Okay, so these are really the main reasons why I love lifestyle and story images. Let me give you some examples on some of the things that you guys are probably doing, and then I'll share with you a better way of doing things. Cool? All right. So most of you, I'll use the health and wellness industry as an example. Okay, let's say you signed up for a network marketing company in the health and wellness niche and you're selling shakes, right? And you get your kit at home and you're so excited, and inside that kit you have your shake and whatever else in there. There's a shaker cup, and that shaker cup has a logo on it, and you're so excited, so you go and make your shake and you put it in that shaker cup, and you go and take a little selfie sipping on your shaker cup, right? And you post it online and everybody sees you sipping your shake out of that shaker cup, and you're literally showing them the logo on the cup, right? Or you're going to social media or wherever and you're posting like all your pictures of your new products and you're blatantly showing them what company you're with. Okay, now let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not saying that stuff doesn't work, because there's people that get tons of results by doing that. What I'm saying is that there's a better way. And wouldn't you rather do something in a better way and get better results than the people that are doing because all the reps are doing it, right? So everybody, if that company has, I don't know, 500,000 reps, and all 500,000 reps are blatantly going out there sharing their products and logos and all of that, how do you stand out from everybody else? You don't. Okay, so the only way to stand out from all of the other reps inside your company promoting the same products that you have is to create curiosity. So how do you go about doing that? So if it was me and I signed up for a health and wellness company where I was like, now using and selling the shake, and now, I got my kid and I got my shaker cup, I'm going to make my shake. I'm going to put my shake in that shaker cup, and I'm going to take a selfie with that cup, but I'm going to turn the cup around towards me so that nobody sees the logo. And in my image, I could say something like, this, let's say a chocolate shake or whatever. This chocolate shake is so good. It helped me lose 3 pounds in the past 7 days. Now, don't you think people are going to be curious and start inboxing you and asking you questions on that thread what's in the shake, right? So now what you're doing by doing that is now you're pulling your prospects towards you instead of pushing them away from you. Because when you blatantly put your stuff out there and you're showing the logo all over the place, people already know you know what company are you with, so they have no reason to approach you. So therefore, you won't know, right? So now they're going to go Google and they're going to find their reviews. They might even join somebody else or whatever the case may be. And you didn't even get a chance, an opportunity to actually speak with that person one by one. Why? Because you pushed them away by blatantly showing them what it is that you have to offer. Instead of creating curiosity and doing like a lifestyle or story-based image, right? Instead of doing that, you're pushing them away instead of pulling them towards you by creating curiosity. Make sense? All right. Number 6, Post-it note marketing. I don't see anybody teaching this strategy, by the way. And let me just take some water real quick. Sorry, guys, my my mouth is getting dry here with all this talking. Okay. Excuse me. So Post-it note marketing. What this is going to do is it's going to allow you to reach your local prospects or buyers in your niche. And you can implement this strategy while you're out and about. If you're traveling, you know, on vacation or a business trip or whatever, you can take a few minutes to do this strategy during the day. Okay, so I'll show you. Well, first of all, let me put this out there. If you guys saw the 4-part video series that I released over the past week, I believe it was in video number 3, I covered Post-it note marketing. Okay, so ask the Rachels to send you that link and they will send you the link. Okay, get that link for the videos, and so you can watch the rest of the series so you could see the Post-it note marketing video that I posted. But in a nutshell, I'm just going to basically tell you just one strategy you can use with the Post-it note marketing that I use that gets me results in my local area. So you can go to places like, let's say, for example, Barnes and Nobles or any kind of bookstore, really. And here's the thing, your prospects, right? So let's say, for example, like me, right? My niche is the home-based business, make money online. That's like my niche, right? Network marketers, that's my niche. So because I know my prospects and what they're looking for, I know that when they go to Barnes and Nobles, for example, I know that they're going to be hanging out in the business section, in the personal development section, right? I know that they're going to be looking for books like, you know, Think and Grow Rich, or, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or any kind of those, you know, any kind of one of those books that we're familiar with reading and are popular inside of our industry. I know that they're going to go there to look for those books. And so what you could do is you could slip these little Post-it notes in those books. And when you know how to do it the right way, which I'll teach you how to do later, but if you know how exactly what to put on those Post-it notes, you'll be getting people calling you, you know, in your local area. And the good thing about it is that these are buyers. How are they buyers? Because they went to Barnes and Nobles to buy a book. That means they're buyers, right? They're pulling out that credit card in that store to buy the book. Okay, and that's what you want. You want buyers. Okay, so number 7, postcard marketing. This is almost a little bit similar to the Post-it note marketing, except these are obviously bigger, they're more colorful. You could put images on them, you could put text on there, you could put a whole bunch of different things on your Post-it notes. But it also pretty much does the same thing. It reaches your local prospects in your niche, and you can implement it while you're out and about and traveling and things like that. Let me give you an example of how to use these Post-it note marketing. So let's say, for example, you were in the travel niche, okay? And let's say you had a micro niche inside of that travel niche, and you were targeting, let's say, people in the, you know, people that are getting married, and maybe your packages that you're offering through your travel company is like cruises or, you know, spa vacations for couples or something like that, right? So if your micro niche is people getting married, then where would be the best place to put these flyers? places like maybe David's Bridal, right? Bridal stores, you know, places where the men go to buy tuxedos or something like that. That's where you're going to put it. Remember, it's about smart positioning, guys, right? Smart positioning, right? So you would go into these stores and you would, you know, ask them at the front, you know, by the register when they're checking out, can I leave, you know, just a stack of flyers here? This is related to their niche, so why not? Right? Because if they see the flyer and the flyer is talking to people that are getting married and you're in a store where people are buying wedding dresses, well, duh, right? That's the perfect niche, right? So that's what you want to do. Okay, so that's why I love Postit, postcard marketing as well. So those are my top 7. Those are my top 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Here's another case study by my girl Ruby Torres. She said, I implemented Lisa's curiosity post strategy on Facebook for my product, and OMG, my Facebook inbox was flooded with messages of people wanting to know what I was doing. I signed up 2 new reps and 3 new customers in my business just from that one post. Okay, so again, this stuff works. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. You don't have to go out there and think about what to do. I'm already telling you guys what to do and what's working. So now we're going to get into how to do active prospecting daily. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because many of you are probably doing one or the other. You're probably going out there marketing, or you're just prospecting, right? You need to be doing both, because while you're doing the smart positioning stuff, you know, like that we talked about, right? The blogging, the videos, whatever, all that stuff is smart positioning, the Post-it notes, the postcards. You know, you have your marketing efforts working for you, right? And at the same time, there's a flip side. And most of you don't do that flip side. And what that flip side is prospecting every single day. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this section here. So I have a basket right next to me, actually. And inside that basket, I literally have a gazillion ways to do active prospecting. Okay. I mean, sky is the limit when it comes to prospecting people. But in this training tonight, I'm just going to share with you my top 6 ways that you can actually use as soon as you get off of the Hangout with us. You can go and implement and start getting results with them tonight. Okay, tonight and this week and moving forward. Okay, so number one, when you generate a lead that gives you their email address, why not copy and paste, right? Non-techie, copy and paste and plug it into Facebook and see if you can find them. Connect with them and start a conversation. See how simple that is? Here's what most of you are doing. Most of you will generate a lead and then you let it sit in your autoresponder collecting dust, instead of taking that lead and plugging them into, you know, Facebook to see if you can find them. Now, if you're just generating, you know, 3 to 5 leads a day, then you only have to do it 3 to 5 times, right? But if you're generating like 40, 50, 100 leads a day like I do, then obviously you can outsource that to someone else, you know, to someone else to do it for you. Okay, so depending where you are in your business right now, you need to figure that out. Number 2, if the lead gives you their phone number, call them ASAP, or set some time. If you have a full-time job, set some time to the side to literally pick up the phone and call them. Now, here's why most people don't call their leads. It's because they're intimidated. Okay, they're intimidated. How I know? Because most of the people that I speak to, you know, my coaching clients and all different types of people have said the same thing. They're intimidated by calling because they think that this is an excuse that they made up in their head. They think that they have to sit there and know everything when they're on the phone with the prospect. And that's a lie. Okay, you don't have to know everything. Your company has already given you the tools to share with your prospects. Like, you know, if they're going to be asking you compensation plan questions or, you know, product ingredient questions or things like that, I'm pretty sure your company already has that covered. So if a prospect starts asking you those questions, just say, I'll send you a video on that. That's it. Okay. But the purpose of the call is not to make a sale. The purpose of the call is not to sit there for 30 minutes to an hour asking or answering questions, right? The purpose of that call is just to say hello and to thank them and to start building the relationship. That's it. Any other questions outside of that, send them the video to watch. Always push them to the tools that are already set there, you know, in front of you, so that you don't have to sit here and think, well, I have to know everything. You know, I don't, you know, I'm so intimidated because they might ask me questions about the comp plan and I won't know how to explain it. Well, you don't have to. Tell them to watch the video, and you just keep pointing towards the tools. Number 3, interact, engage, and communicate with your social media friends and followers who like, comment, and share your stuff. Now think about this for a second and be honest with yourself. How many times has someone liked your picture or your video on Facebook, let's say? How many times have somebody has commented on your stuff or shared your stuff? When was the last time you went back to their wall to like their last stuff? When was the last time you sent them a private message saying, hey, thanks for liking my image or my video. Thanks for leaving a comment, right? And then starting that conversation with them and that building that friendship and that relationship with them. When was the last time you did that? Probably never. Okay. So start doing that. When it's someone's birthday, how many, raise your hand if all you do is go to somebody's wall with everybody else on their wall and leaving a happy birthday message? Well, how about sending them a private video message saying happy birthday instead, right? If you look at your cell phone and you open up your Facebook app on your cell phone and you go to send somebody a private message, there's actually a little video icon that you could click on and it will show you, right, speaking, right? And you can speak their name, right? Hey, so-and-so, I see it's your birthday. I just wanted to say happy birthday. Okay, how many people are doing that? Probably none. So now you stand out from everybody else. And that's what I want to, get in your brains tonight, is that smart positioning really is about standing out from the crowd. Remember we talked about curiosity posts? While everybody in your company is doing the same thing, here you are doing something a little different, right? It's all about making that one little tweak that will change everything. And one of the little tweaks is the birthday stuff. When somebody's birthday, is on Facebook and you see so-and-so has a birthday, right? And you see a list of people that, it was their birthday today. Instead of going to their wall, like I said before, where everybody else is going to say happy birthday, you're being different by sending them a private video message, literally saying their name inside the video, right? Personal touch. Personal touch is what you want to do. Number 5, build relationships with your existing list of followers, whether they be on your email, social platforms, whatever. You already have a list of people to talk to, but yet most of you are going to gurus' fan pages and you're going to groups and things like that to start, connecting and friending new people. You don't have to do that, right? Many of you have, 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 friends on Facebook. When was the last time you spoke to all those people and built relationships with them? But here you are reaching out to gurus' followers and going into groups to try to connect with new people when you're already connected with people. You already have people on your email list. Go connect with them. They opted into your list, right? Start with what you already have is my point. Number 6, start conversations with people who send you friend requests. Here's what most of you are doing. Somebody sends you a friend request and you click confirm and then you walk away, right? Here's what I do. Somebody sends me a friend request. I go and I look at their wall, right? And I check them out. And then I send them a message. Hey, so-and-so, thank you for sending me a friend request. What inspired you to want to connect with me? Now, by doing this, it allows me to weed out the people that I don't want to build a relationship anyway. So you're going to have 2 types of people that when you do this strategy, you're going to have 2 types of people. You're going to have the person that responds to you. And, then, when they respond to you and the conversation is going good, that's when you can click that confirm button and let them into your world. And then on the flip side, you're also going to have some people that see the message and you know that they saw the message because you could see that little check mark in the chat box, right? And those people will never respond. And so what do you do with that friend request? Delete. And that's how you kind of like weed out the people that will never be responsive in the future anyway. Okay. You want to build relationships with people who are responsive. So if they can't even answer your question, but they see it and they don't answer it, delete. Gotta go. Okay. They don't need to be taking up a room inside your friends on Facebook. So here's some challenges that you might be facing, right? You might be saying to yourself, oh, I don't have the time, and I'm technically challenged, and I don't have a list, and I don't know what to share on social media, and blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Those are all excuses. So here's an assignment that I want you to do right now if you can. If not, do it when we get off the webinar. Take a piece of loose leaf paper or printed paper or whatever, rip it up into pieces, right? And then on each of those pieces, I want you to brain dump every single excuse that you can think of, okay? So on piece number 1, I don't have time. Piece number 2, I'm technically challenged. Piece number 3, oh, I don't have a list. Piece number 4, oh, I don't know what to share on social media, right? Those are all excuses. I want you to brain dump about every single excuse that you can possibly think of on those pieces of paper. And then when you're done, and I want you to fill up all the pieces of ripped pieces of paper. When you're done, I want you to crumble them up, and I want you to throw them in the garbage. And if you even want to take it to the next step, if you have a backyard and you take them into the bed, dump them in the garbage can, take them in the backyard, and burn those suckers. Okay, burn them, get rid of them, because they're no longer welcomed into your world. No longer. The excuses have to go. The excuses is what's holding you guys back from getting from where you are right now to where you really want and deserve to be. Okay. And that is why I created my brand new course called Interactive Prospecting, where I'm going to show you how to generate 30 to 40 leads per day and make your very first 5 sales following a minimum of 5 sales in your first 30 days, doing a simple 3-step system, following just 60 minutes, working just 60 minutes a day or less daily. Okay. So did you guys get some value? We still have more to cover, so don't go anywhere. And I've got some really cool bonuses that I want to share with you guys that stick around to the end. You definitely don't want to miss it, because it's a lot of good stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you. But I want to know, Steve, if you could come out and unmute yourself and just let me know, I want to hear from your people. Did they get value from what I had to share tonight? I know that we're probably on a little delay here, so I just want to know what people are saying inside of the chat area.
Yeah, guys, if you, I posted earlier, if you have a question, and I'm sure you do, because I saw a few hands raised, just go ahead and type your question either in the chat field there.
Well, we're gonna save the questions for the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna open it up for questions later. What I want to know now is, are they getting value?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know I'm getting value. So hey guys, if you're getting value, just type in the chat, say yes, I'm getting value. So Lisa can get some feedback on going over. I know I've taken like a full page of notes over here. Man, just some good stuff, guys. I just heard some things that I wasn't doing. So you just kind of called me out, Lisa. So I'm gonna start doing a few of those things. Cool. So yeah, we got a lot of people saying they're getting value. So awesome, guys. Keep those responses so she'll know what's up.
Awesome. And we'll get back to more responses in a little while. So let's keep it moving. Now, before I open it up for some Q&A, like I said, let me ask you guys this question. Will you be my next Superman or Superwoman, right? Are you going to be the next one that I share testimonials on my next webinar, right? Because you've gotten results from what I shared with you tonight and moving forward, right? Are you going to be that Superman or Superwoman, right? Who wants to start generating more leads? Who wants to start making a minimum of 5 sales per month and crushing, company leaderboards and speaking on stage and creating a lifestyle of freedom and helping more people? Who wants to do that? And I want to see that inside of the chat room. Say, I am your next Superman or Superwoman. So I want you guys to type that in the chat room, and we'll check them out later. Here's another case study. Lisa Torres taught me so much about Facebook marketing through her coaching. I had very low engagement before her training, only about 5 to 7 views per video. And after following her tips, I now have videos with views of 30 to 40, some with 400 to 600. I went from 1 lead every few days to now 3 leads a day. And that's a major breakthrough for Valerie. So definitely wanted to share that. Here's another case study from Alex Ford. He says, I've gone from virtually 0 social media prospecting skills to connecting with people and them being open to seeing a presentation within minutes. I had a conversation with a lady using what Lisa teaches, and she signed up right there on the spot. Okay, so that was really, really exciting to hear. So if you're struggling with generating leads, if you're struggling, converting those leads into sales and getting your prospects to say yes to whatever it is that you have to offer, then this course is for you. Again, once again, my brand new interactive prospecting course, where I'm going to go over, a lot, pretty much everything that we talked about tonight in details. Now, because when you learn these marketing and prospecting strategies and skill sets, then you'll start crushing your marketing and prospecting fears and converting conversations into cash like nobody's business. You guys want to learn how to do that? Right? Are you guys excited about learning how to do that? Well, let me show you what's inside. We're going to take a sneak peek of my brand new course, and I'll show you all the bonuses and the modules and things like that. So module number 1 is basically the core foundation. We're going to talk about everything that we talked about tonight in full detail. I'm going to show you a daily income producing calendar that you absolutely have to get, or set, I should say, in place. And then I'm also going to share with you in this module, because I'm a firm believer of affirmations. I do them every morning and every night, and I'm going to share with you my personal affirmations that have helped me just crush it. So I'm going to share all of that with you. And this is the foundation. And it's, if you don't have a foundation, it's kind of like building a house, right? If you don't have a foundation and you're just going to put up bricks on dirt, right, without the foundation, well, that brick, when it rains, that house is going to sink, right? It's going to turn muddy, it's going to sink. You need the foundation. So we're going to go over the core foundation of exactly what you need inside of module 1 in order for this to work inside your business. Module number 2, passive marketing methods, the PPM formula. Everything that I shared with you today, like I said, we're going to get in full detail in this module. We're going to be talking about, the videos and the Post-it note marketing, the postcards and all of that stuff. And, I'm going to show you simple and effective ways of getting floods of inbox messages from Facebook and from your Facebook and your YouTube videos, and just a whole bunch of ninja stuff, even a ninja offline stuff that I'm going to be teaching you as well. So that's what's covered in module number 2. Module number 3, we talked a little bit about active prospecting, right? So I'm going to show you my, how to get hot potential prospects, even from local events online. It's just going to be a lot of fun in this module. I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I'm doing in my business personally. And I'm also going to teach you how to easily, spot your prospects and how to basically bring them into your world. Okay. Module number 4, the 5-step interactive prospecting and closing process. I know that this is a lot of, this right here, many of you struggle with. Many of you struggle with, how do I take a person from that initial conversation to them getting me to asking me for a link, to them finally, me finally closing them into my business. How do I do that? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to teach you inside of module 4. But wait, there's more. When you join today inside of the interactive prospecting course, you'll also get instant access to 5 fast start action bonuses plus a super bonus, and you're going to get all 6 of them for free. Okay, so let's go over the 5 fast action bonuses now. My girl Keisha Bass has donated her training on how to sponsor 5+ reps per month with that smartphone, that phone that we walk around with, that little device that we walk around with all day long, 24/7, right? We keep it by our beds when we're sleeping at night or whatever. Yeah, that little thing. She's going to show you how to sponsor 5+ people per month. This is $197 value, and you're going to get it for free. And what I mean, as you see the price values on these freebies, is that Keisha could easily go out there and do a training, sell this training right here for $197 all day long, and people will be happy to pay that to learn how to sponsor 5+ people per month with their, using their cell phones. They would be happy to pay it. So when you see the $197 value or whatever the dollar amount is on that free bonus, understand that that's what it means, okay? And you're getting it for free, so you're saving $197. Erin Birch, my girl, Erin Birch, she's going to teach you how to influence your prospects to buy your stuff. This is module number 2, and it's valued at $147. And you're going to get that for free. Bonus number 3, Jen Johnson, she's going to teach you her 25-minute daily Instagram formula. And this is $147 value, and you're getting this for free as well. My girl, Apolline Adiju, she's going to teach you how to use LinkedIn to sponsor 1 to 2 people every single month inside of your business. That is a $97 value, and she's giving it away for free. And then we have my man, Ryan McMorris. He's going to teach you the birthday formula, the birthday recruiting formula. This is a $47 value. He's going to teach you what he does on Facebook on people's birthdays. So he's going to dive deep into what he personally does to sponsor people inside of his business. This is a $47 value, and once again, you're getting it for free. Plus, you're going to get a super bonus from my 8-figure mentor, Jessica Higdon, and she donated to this course. She donated the cross-platform method, where she's going to teach you exactly what she does with all her social media accounts, okay? This is a $297 value, and you're going to get it for free. So that's $938 worth of bonuses, and you get them for 100% free when you take action, okay? So between my course and the bonuses, let's go over and recap what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting module 1, the core foundation, passive marketing methods, module number 3, active prospecting methods, module number 4, the 5-step interactive prospecting and closing formula. Bonus number 6, how to sponsor 5+ new members per day per month with your smartphone. Bonus number 2, how to influence your prospects to buy your stuff. Bonus number 3, the 25-minute daily Instagram formula. Bonus number 4, how to use LinkedIn to sponsor 1 to 2 members per month. Number 5 is the birthday recruiting formula. And super bonus number 6, the cross-platform method. And now when you calculate my course and all those bonuses, we're looking at $2,970 worth of real world value, okay? So this investment is not going to cost you $2,970, okay? It's not even going to cost you half of that, all right? It's not even going to cost you 1/3 of that, okay? You can get my course today for 2 easy payments of $152, or one payment of $247, and by doing that option, you will save $57, which is the best value. And you can get this course by going to stevegetsleads.com, and you can take, maybe a screenshot of, or a picture with your cell phone, and just take this screenshot really quickly so you can have the URL. I don't know if Steve, if you could pop up, post, put the link on the Hangout for them to go grab. I don't know if you could do that on here on this platform, but if you can, go ahead and do that. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not fully satisfied with what I'm teaching you, which I don't believe that you wouldn't be, especially with the free Facebook group that you're going to get once you're inside, where I'm going to be, you get to have access to me and post your questions in there and let me help you through, your marketing moving forward. So, if all this course did was help you get more leads, right? If all it did was help you get more sales and create more time with your family and pay your bills on time and quit your job and travel more and invest more and donate to charity and help more people and relieve some stress and save more money, if all this course did was that, or all of them, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the very small investment of $247? Because like I said before, just my, the super bonus that I have in there from my 8-figure coach and mentor is $297. She can sell that all day long for that, and people will be happy to buy. But you're getting everything, my course, plus all the 6 bonuses for absolutely free. And you're getting all of that for $247. Okay. So, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Again, go to stevegetsleads.com to pick up the course. And I'm going to turn it back over to Steve so we can see if we have any questions that are coming in.
Yeah, Lisa, are you guys okay? Because I'm just looking at all this stuff that you guys are giving in this course. I hope you guys are all right over there. But I mean, this is incredible value because and just on a serious note, I'm looking at I'm just looking at my notes and I'm just looking at everything that you went over. A lot of courses, a lot of times it's either just all tech stuff,
right,
or just all motivational, or
they're talking about one topic, like maybe a topic just on YouTube or a topic just on blogging. I'm like sharing everything in here.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's really making me go wow, because this is a well-rounded course that you've got. Right. Of course, we can't go over everything on a webinar. That's why you have the course. Right. So, hey guys, I'm telling you, as you can see, I just took like 2-3 pages worth of notes over here. So I'm like, this is some definitely good stuff. So I really appreciate if you guys have some questions. I know I saw a few hands up earlier. So if you got a question for Lisa, while we still got her. Go ahead and type your question in the chat, or even in the Q&A section. You should see like a little question, or even in the comment if you're watching this on YouTube. I know we got a lot of people on YouTube watching it. But if you got a question, or we still got it just for a few minutes, go ahead and type your question in, and we'll see if we can get that question answered for you. But,
for sure.
Outstanding course here, Lisa.
Well, let me ask you a question. What was your biggest breakthrough from what I shared tonight?
You know what? When you were talking about video, that was our biggest breakthrough in terms of what we used. Is that what you're referring to in terms of just the content? The content. The content. I mean, man, where do I be?
Because I know you have a whole bunch of notes, but what was like that one thing that you was like, well, I'm gonna start doing that for sure.
You know what? What really caught my attention, and I got quite a few. I love that birthday strategy, because I actually do that. I go and I talk to people and stuff, and on their birthdays and everything. And when I do that, it does increase the engagement with a lot of people that I maybe not engaging with, that I'm connected with. But doing a video, I never thought of that. and I'm known for doing videos. So, I mean,
right.
And I was just doing, while you were talking, I was looking at my phone, and I was going to Facebook, and I'm like, okay, where's the, because usually when I'm going to the birthday section, I'm on my desktop. So I went into my phone and said, where is that? It's under the event section. And like when I go into the event section, let me see if I can pull it up. So like when you go to your event section and then you go to birthdays, and then there they are, just right there. I don't know if you can.
Exactly.
and then it actually shows it where I can just hit the camera.
Right.
An option to do a picture or a video. So that's exactly what I'm gonna start doing. Is I'm just shoot a quick little video on my phone and just say, hey, happy birthday, whatever. And I know that will definitely create more engagement, because I think people will just be like, man, I can't believe he just did a video on my birthday. So big things can.
That's right.
So that's right. That was a huge strategy. So I really appreciate you sharing that. But I've got a list of them here.
Well, all right. I'm glad.
Let's see here. Let's see if we got any other questions or anything. And guys, don't be shy. So if you got a question about something, definitely go ahead and post it up. But if not, we can definitely move on. And you can also, Lisa, how can they reach you on just on Facebook in general, or?
Yeah, they can find me, Lisa Torres Allen, on
Cool.
Facebook, or if they go to asklisatorres.com, that will take them to my fan page, so they can reach me there as well. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and type that in. asklisatorres.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me type that in real quick.
Yeah, because sometimes if they send me a message on my regular profile, because I'm maxed out with people, or if they're not connected with me, they might go into that other folder.
Yeah, yeah. And we always miss that.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is definitely. I guess you hit all points. So it doesn't look like anybody has any questions.
Questions. Okay.
Sure we'll on the replay and looking at different comments when I post it up and,
Cool
and things of that nature. So how long would they be able to get this course?
Okay, so if they go to stevegetsleads.com, they're going to see a countdown timer on that page.
Okay.
And so basically they have until Thursday, September 29th at midnight Eastern time.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Hey. This is definitely good stuff. I mean, from the blogging piece, video marketing, SEO, and then all the different modules that you have. I love the term passive marketing or passive prospecting.
Right.
We always talk about passive income, just
right, exactly.
Coming in, always coming in, but I guess nobody's ever talked about passive marketing. Just doing a method and just automatically just continues to generate leads, continues to generate sales, and all that. So all that stuff is good. So yeah. Hey, you are a beast. That's all I gotta say.
Well, thank you. So are you.
When it comes to this,
so are you.
So I really appreciate you, taking the time. I know you're really busy and everything, to come on and kind of share this with everybody. So if you guys are still watching, I know we still got some people on. If you guys got some value, definitely thank Lisa. Just go ahead and type it in chat. Show her some love, because she's definitely delivered on this training, and get that course. I'm telling you. So if you want to step your game up, I'm telling you just the points that she went over tonight. If you want to step your game up, I would definitely get that course, because she's definitely got the knowledge and definitely has the documentation behind it as well. Because I'm looking at those figures. Hey, let me borrow $5. Don't say you ain't got it, because I know you got it.
I'll PayPal you, or I'll send it to you on Facebook, because now Facebook you can send people money.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna hold you to it. Hey guys, but hey, Lisa, any last words?
No, that's it. I mean, I'm excited to be sharing with you guys what has been working for me, over the past 10 years, especially over the past, couple of years that I've been doing a lot of these strategies, and they've been working for me, and they've been working for my team, and which is one of the reasons why, I have such a great duplication on my team. It's because the stuff works. It works when you work it. So if you're ready to work it and roll up your sleeves, then what is it? Go to stevegetsleads.com and go pick up the course before September 29th at midnight.
Cool. Well, hey guys, I really appreciate you guys coming on, and really thank Lisa for getting on as well. Well, real quick before we end, I'm just curious. I've got a question.
Yes.
How did you really, I guess, come across a lot of these different strategies? Were they just through trial and error, or was this some information that you saw and just kind of put it into action? Good question.
And I'm glad that you asked. Okay, so when I got laid off from my job in 2007, and I told you I turned to YouTube, right? I was actually watching quite a few people on YouTube. Because I was trying to decide who I wanted to join and who I wanted, to coach me. Because again, I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about, capture pages, autoresponders, or anything like that. Nothing. And so I was really looking for somebody to help me to like mentor me and coach me. So I found a woman that I read her message resonated with me, and she was, we had a daughter the same age. She was in Florida and I was living in New York at the time. And she had this little $97 program. She was doing videos on YouTube. So that's how I found her. And she was promoting this little $97 business opportunity. And so she was the person that I decided to join and lock arms with. So I got on the phone. We were on the phone for like an hour. And then that night I joined her business, right? And we really just connected. And I got into that business. It was a one-time thing of $97. And what it was info products. And the business, that like the product was like 300 ebooks on all different types of marketing strategies. And I literally read, because I was so hungry for knowledge, right? I was so hungry to learn how to build my business online, because I was so frustrated and tired of failing for so many years, that I was just like, now I'm like free. I don't have a job. I'm just gonna, right?
All in.
I'm all in. I'm just give me what I need. So when I found out that the actual product of the business was a whole bunch of ebooks in the back office that you can download and read, because we didn't, they didn't really have, like what we have now, systems with video training in it. We didn't really have that back then. So my only choice was to read ebooks. And so when I got into that community, I read just about every single ebook in that community, because I was so hungry to learn. So I learned about solo ads and blogging and videos and this and that, and just a whole bunch of different methods. And so I just started implementing one by one. Like I started doing the videos, and then I started learning about capture pages, and then I started learning about autoresponders, and I just kept learning and growing and learning and applying what I'm learning and all that kind of stuff. And so here I am now with all these skill sets under my belt.
Wow. So let me get this straight. So, you quit your job, or you got laid off.
I got laid off, yeah.
You got laid off, and you found a mentor, for one, and, connected with them, started with that business. The business was a lot of informational products. So, of course, you invested.
Yeah.
And you went through the education. You just didn't let it sit. You went through it.
But I didn't just go through it. I actually applied what I was learning. And some of the things I was like, this is just too much. Like, I'm just going to shift and kind of pick what I want. Because obviously you can't do 300 different methods, right?
Right. Exactly.
Because I told you before, like there's a gazillion ways to build a business. Online, offline, there's like a gazillion ways. But I couldn't, do everything. I wanted to learn it all, but I didn't want to do everything. So I started kind of playing around with different things. And I finally realized, out of those things that I was doing, what are the ones that worked for me the best? And I kind of kept them. And so I've been blogging, I've been doing videos for almost 10 years now. Now we have social media. And I recently, honestly, I just got into paid traffic, like maybe a year ago. Okay. Wow. I just got into Facebook PPC 5 or 6 months ago.
Wow.
Solo ads, I kind of dabbled in it, over the past maybe 3 or 4 years or something like that. But then at one point I was like really going hardcore with the solo ads, and that was like kind of like all I was doing along with my video on blogs. And then I started learning about Facebook. So now I'm kind of like doing a whole bunch of different things, but now I have the money to invest into an assistant to help me do a lot of stuff. Right. So now I no longer write my own blog posts. She does it. I don't create like my own images or graphic designs or anything like that. I have my assistant do it. My husband, because he's a graphic designer too. So he helps me with a lot of the things too. He does music. He does graphic design. So anything that I need for him to develop my business and make my brand, that's what we do.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, hey guys, you heard it there. I mean, you invested, she, went through the information, so hint, hey, you got to invest if you really want to really have those breakthroughs that we always want.
Yes. And you have to be hungry. See, I was hungry because when I got laid off from my job, I said, I stated that I was never going to work for somebody again. Yeah. And I never did.
I heard you say that a few times.
I mean, I was like, I'm unemployable.
It was a
at this point. No, I would rather babysit, which I actually did started doing in the beginning. just to kind of like when I was collecting unemployment and, you know, I was going through that transition phase of being a work at home mom or whatever, I started picking up, you know, I started watching people's kids after school, you know, to pay some extra bills.
Right.
At that time, my husband, we have an SUV. We still have that SUV actually. And he would go out, and we were living in New York at the time. So we had like all the train stations by us, right? So he would go and pick people up to pick them from work, take them home. And he was doing like, you know, cabbing, you know, taxi cabbing.
Wow.
So we were doing whatever we needed to do to make ends meet and bring in extra money. So anything to not go to a work, to a job again.
That's awesome. Well, hey, one last question. Rhonda has a question. She says, what tool do you use to create your blog?
I use the system that the Rachels use. That's where my blog is hosted right now. Yep.
Well, definitely get back with me later, Rhonda. And,
get back with Steve, and he'll give you that info on the blog I use.
But other than that, I think that was the last one. So I guess we'll go ahead and let you go. I know you're busy and everything, but hey, awesome information. I'm getting a ton of comments on YouTube as well. A lot of people love the training. A lot of people saying I took a ton of notes and stuff like that. So great. Get the course, guys. This is a great training, but you know what's even better is the information that's in the course, because that's where the meat of everything is in the course.
Yeah, and what's even better than that is the Facebook group, where everybody's going to be hanging out. If they run into like any issues or they have questions or whatever, they can post inside that group. And, you know, when I have a chance, I'll go in there and answer the questions that they have.
Awesome. Cool. Well, hey, guys, there you have it. Lisa Torres, you know, knocking it out of the park again. So just go to SteveGetsLeads.com. Again, it's SteveGetsLeads.com. You should see it in the chat. You can go ahead and, you know, pick up your course and everything. She's made it really, really easy for everybody to get their hands on that and get the information. And with that said, hope to see you guys inside the course, inside the group. And hey, guys, we'll see you guys over the top. Hey, thanks again, Lisa.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone. Good night.